Man, aka the freedom fighter, alongside your Navy. Yeah, a global collaboration. It's my tale, it's my story. No. It's where I come from, a land far away. Massive. Listen.
Hey there, everybody. It's Lola Bastinado, and we are here at 49 Grove with the one and only Metric Man. How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you, Lola.
Well, thank you for having us at your table. So most people know you as a reggae artist, correct?
Yes, I am known to most as a reggae artist.
Yes, absolutely, which is very interesting because when most people think about reggae, they automatically assume and think of Jamaica. But you're not from Jamaica, you're from Trinidad, correct?
Yes, I'm from Trinidad. I'm not from Jamaica. I was born and raised in Trinidad and Tobago. Came from a place called Lavantil Road. Further on in my teenage years, I moved to another place called Maloney Gardens. That's me, Trinidad and Tobago all day.
So have you found that being from Trinidad makes it a little bit more difficult as far as being accepted as a reggae artist?
Yes, you do, because people tend to have this stereotype about what reggae is, and it's just from Jamaica, and you should be a Rasta man, especially if you're doing positive driven reggae. They think you're a Rasta man. So sometimes you come up with questions, but I don't think it's difficult. It's all in people getting to know who you are. Obviously, they're interested in your craft while they inquire. So yeah, it's kind of, it could be challenging at times, and then sometimes it's just like a learning experience. But you get used to it after a while, man.
So aside from being from Trinidad and Tobago and being able to perform with a lot of different artists, so you've been on stage with some heavy hitters. So who's been the person that you've performed with that kind of wowed you?
I would have to say King Yellow Man.
Really?
Yeah, I had the wonderful opportunity to open up for King Yellow Man, and his performance, I was actually in the front I was in the front row, also routing like everybody else, because his performance was absolutely astounding, especially for his age as a veteran. He was singing before I was born.
Wow.
And he was on BB King's stage hopping high in the air like.
I actually saw footage of you guys on YouTube from BB King.
Yeah. He was even more energetic than me.
Wow.
So it was a.
And that's the big thing, because if anybody's seen you perform, you come out and you just go up. It doesn't matter if there's 10 people or 10,000. Like, I've seen you firsthand, like, really give up.
Come on, yeah. It's about quality. It's about giving your all in music. It's about giving your all, because as we know, the greats of reggae, some of them are alive and some of them are dead. So if they didn't give their all, they wouldn't be counted or marked as greats. So when you're doing it, you gotta give it your all, like anything else in life,
Right. Well, bringing us back to the whole reggae scene, what makes you different, aside from being from Trinidad and Tobago? What makes you different as an artist?
I think the fact that I have had I was fortunate enough or blessed enough to grow in a ghetto where we came from, just grassroots, and I had the experience of serving in the military, well, in two militaries actually, in Trinidad and Tobago. I served in the defense force, trying to find a way out. I had to find a way out. I had my first daughter at the time, and I had to do something other than pick up a gun and die.
Right.
And that was my only opportunity. Boom, I took the opportunity. Then I moved to the US, had my second daughter.
But wait a second, you did the Navy, correct?
Yes, when I came out here, I did the Navy. So I had to do what I had to do, because yet again, I want to live. I don't want to.
I don't know, but like, thinking about you're known as being so peaceful. And to think you serving in the military is kind of like opposite of, you always talk about being a soldier, of course, but it's a very different type of soldier.
Yes.
So how did that form, like, how did that contribute to your music?
I would say in the terms of work ethic, I don't need to take any uppers or downers to stay up all night and just grind in the studio, or do one show and another show and another show, so it kind of teach me how to balance myself, push myself beyond the limit. Right. But it also has its advantages and disadvantages. Whereas that whole war transition, now I had to take that, and that was the calling. That's when the calling comes in. When the calling comes in, it's more powerful. It's going to drag you out of whatever state you're in. It's going to baptize you, and then it's going to put you out as a brand new element.
Wow.
So the characteristics of a warrior, it stay within me because it is in me.
Sure.
But the way I wage war now, it's totally different, and now it's just for equal rights and justice for all of mankind.
Who would you like to collaborate with now?
Presently, there are a host of artists that I'd like to collaborate with. One artist I'd like to collaborate with is Chronix.
Okay.
Yes, I would like to do a collaboration with Chronix for the mere fact that we have a great contrast, and it's also blending cultures. It's after a while I stopped seeing reggae as a Jamaican thing, as a Trini doing reggae, obviously, but it also causes, when artists from different islands do things together, it causes good harmony, good work relations. Jamaicans start messing with Trinis even more, so it becomes, unification of things. Also,
do people ever ask why reggae, not soca?
yes, they do, and my answer to that actually is, I have done soca and rap so in Trinidad in the late 90s, early 2000s, and I have been rejected kind of thing, just barred out. I was never looked upon as an element where I can, and then I just decided, you know what, I'll take the truth and rights in something that has a slower BPM where the message can be heard, and I just choose reggae, and it was a challenge also to pick it up.
Kind of like your heart's call. I actually heard something very interesting today when I was looking you up on the internet doing a little bit of research, and I heard some dubstep, and I also heard a little bit of glitch hop.
Glitch hop, yes. Yeah. That is actually 2 new singles produced by DJ Anivi from Israel. Okay. Ragamuffin Soldier and Mana Lion. It's for the EDM market. Yet again, I'm just streaming out into wherever I can place my vocals.
I was actually very surprised to hear you on an EDM track, but it was banging. It was really, really good.
Yes. Enough credit to Anivi, because he kind of envisioned that. He's like, yo, Metric, in the studio. He's like, yo, Metric, do this. I think you should do this. And I was like, really, man? And then I tried. I was like, whoa, yeah, we should do that. So it's music. Yet again, it's fun and it's good, and it's good to push yourself.
So what would you say would be the highlight of your career thus far?
That's a question, because I could answer in 10 different ways. Actually, right now, I think right now, it is, whereas I'm being recognized in some circles, or in many circles, I would say. Right now it's kind of exciting because I don't know what's around the corner.
Or it could be like last week when we were at the club and everybody thought they saw Metric Man, but it wasn't you.
That's another thing too. You walk about and people are like, yo, Metric, I thought I seen you, and this and that. So it's kind of funny,
Right.
But that's just the way.
There's a whole tribe of Metric Mans out there.
Yeah, no, all of a sudden I'm seeing a lot of people that look like me, or I look like them, or something.
Maybe that's your movement. Right?
Yeah, that's the all Metric Man movement,
Exactly. So how would your fans find you? Where do they go to find out more about you?
On most social networking sites, Twitter at Metric Man, on YouTube it's Metric Man 01, and the way I spell Metric Man is METRICMAN. Facebook Metric Man 1, and Instagram Metric Man Freedom, or just simply Google Metric Man, 2 words, and you will get some good music, free downloads, good information, entertainment, education,
Yeah, and you actually have an appearance on Speaking Spanish coming out soon, correct?
Yes, I do. I do have an appearance coming up on Speaking Spanish, and I do look forward to that.
Yeah, do we know what date that is? And we just know that it's coming up.
Alright. Yeah, it's Metric Man, aka the Freedom Fighter, coming to you live alongside Miss Lola Bastinado, the whole industry movement. It's me personally. I'd like to thank everyone for listening, tuning into the music, you know what I mean? It goes like this. Well, you'd fi stand tall, you'd fi live strong. Never let the system disturb your program. Keep your focus, be real, not bogus. My job is real, I want you to know that. Yo, again, them job guns in all the ghetto. Them a devil worker, them not care for tomorrow. Metric Man, aka the Freedom Fighter, represent the struggle for equal rights and justice. Stay tuned. Lola, get them.
welcome to my house.
Your fantasy, our pleasure.